Ladies and gentlemen, if I could please direct your attention to the video board for an NATA announcement.
Celebrate National Athletic Training Month this March with Rocky Mountain Athletic Trainers Association. Have you been sidelined with an injury? Make sure you consult an athletic trainer who specializes in the prevention, assessment, treatment, and rehabilitation of injuries and illnesses. Athletic trainers provide health care for life and sport. Your protection is their priority. A reminder from Rocky Mountain Athletic Trainers Association. Visit rmata.org.
Good afternoon and welcome, Lady Eagles basketball fans. Lady Eagle basketball is on. After finishing in the top 4 in 3 consecutive seasons, including a state title in 2015, the Eagles return to the tournament with their sights set on soaring back to the top. Coach Jason Hansen leads his varsity squad into action this afternoon at the WHSAA 3A State Championship Tournament. MyLocalRadio.com and KADQ FM 98.3 presents Lyman Eagles basketball. Today's game is brought to you by Rocky Mountain Yeti Auto Group of Evanston, featuring quality Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram vehicles. Wyoming Dental Specialties, orthodontists, endodontists, and oral surgeons. Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet of Evanston, Wyoming. We're a different kind of dealer. By Westar Printing of Evanston for all your printing needs, including graduation announcements coming up soon. Rocky Mountain Sign of Evanston for all your signage needs in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho. By Chad's Automotive of Evanston. No job is too big or too small. Always fair, always honest. By the Hilton Garden Inn of Casper, the best place to stay when you stay in Casper. And by Plains Tire in Evanston, the tire professionals. Also by MyLocalRadio.com. And now, Eagle Roundball fans, put the kids to bed, tie up the horses, and crank up the volume for Lyman Eagles basketball on KADQ FM 98.3 and on MyLocalRadio.com. Good afternoon. We're at the Casper Events Center, and it's the number 3 team from the West, the Lyman Eagles, against East's number 2 team, the Buffalo Bison. And we'll tell you more about these teams in just a bit. We've got teams are heading over to the sidelines now. They've lowered the flag, so we're going to step into the national anthem. We'll take a quick break. We've got some words from our sponsors. We welcome you to the broadcast here at the Casper Events Center, and we've got an exciting game coming up for you here this afternoon. So stay tuned. More of your pregame show is coming up right after this on the Wildlife 98.3 FM and on MyLocalRadio.com. Altitude Evanston is now the all-new Rocky Mountain Yeti. With the same great staff and 5 locations, we have an even larger selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to serve Uinta County. Visit one of our 2 Evanston locations, 100 Wasatch Road, or the newest location at the old Sonic building at the end of the Walmart parking lot. At Rocky Mountain Yeti, we're committed to providing each customer with the best car buying experience. Rocky Mountain Yeti, we are legend driven.
When traveling with your family, remember that everyone is happier with a good night's rest and a full belly. To make your family trip the best ever, plan to stay at the gorgeous Hilton Garden Inn Casper with spacious guest rooms, a beautiful indoor pool and hot tub, and delicious family restaurant. You'll find everything you need to have a happy family, which means a happy trip. The Hilton Garden Inn Casper. Call for reservations today, 307-266-1300.
There's no job too big, too small, too old, or too new that the team at Chad's Automotive in Evanston won't do. From your high performance to your daily drive, the team at Chad's does it all. Customers always receive fast, friendly service at a fair and honest price. So whether you need the newest diagnostic or the oldest knowledge, you'll find it all at Chad's Automotive in Evanston. Call today, 789-8263.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
Welcome back to the Casper Events Center. This is Ryan STEINECKERT with Lyman Eagles basketball live on MyLocalRadio.com and 98.3 FM, KADQ.
Basketball fans, the Wyoming High School Activities Association Student Advisory Council reminds invites fans to use your voice to represent.
All right, I just got a message from my producer back in the studio that they got the crowd mic, but not me. Kate, keep letting me know if that's still the case. It looks like everything should be in order. I've got my audio turned up. Kate, keep me in touch, or be in touch here in a second. I'm going to move along with our starting lineups and the start of today's game. Now, don't want to get ahead of ourselves. The winner of this one, though, will face either Star Valley or Rollins. That's the next game up on tap here at the Casper Events Center. Starters for the Lyman Eagles designated visiting team in this game.
She's a junior, number 12.
A senior, number 3, Chesney Walker. Senior, number 4, Cedar Air. Junior, number 12, Cassidy Nelson. Junior, number 13, McKaylee Bradshaw. And junior, number 14, McKinley Bradshaw. The Lyman Eagles come into this game 23-2 overall this season. They went 6-0 in the 3A South West quadrant and took first place in that quadrant, but then at the regional tournament lost to Star Valley before going on to beat Mountain View 46-38, and then an overtime win over Cody got Lyman to this tournament. It was a heart-wrenching or gut-wrenching victory for Lyman, and they just about missed out on coming to the state tournament after what a great season they had. Similar situation for the Buffalo Bison, 20-6 this year overall, 5-1 in the 3A East West quadrant, and they came out of the East Regional Tournament as the number 2 seed. Starting our number 2, Saren Chapin, also number 12, Caden Davis, junior number 44, Ellie Olson, number 23, Mariah Robinson, and number 22, Tegan Schweckert. Just about to get this game underway. Let me switch our screens for you so you have the scoreboard up there as well. MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Lyman Eagles, as the teams come out on the floor, with Bradshaw and Bradshaw out there, Lyman's got a little bit of a height advantage. Although there's some good length from Mariah Robinson and Ellie Olson as well. And Olson just about the same height as Cassidy Nelson. Those two out there. It'll be Bradshaw, that's McKinley, and Mariah Robinson for the tip. McKinley wins it back to Cedar Air, and the Eagles have it to start. Lyman Eagles attacking right to left from my view here at the Casper Events Center. I'm right down here courtside on Media Row. Lyman passes it in and throws it away. An early turnover. The Bison the other way. And Saren Chapin with the bucket. Following the steal, Lyman doesn't get back quick enough. Lyman in the road blues with their white numbers. The Buffalo Bison in the home whites, black numbers, black letters, and a little bit of gold trim on there. Eagles out to the right wing. Up top they go. Walker to Air, and left wing to Nelson. Back up top, Walker. It'll be interesting to see. There are 3 3-point lines here at the Event Center. There's the high school line. There's 1 foot back, the college line. A couple foot beyond that, the NBA range. Shot from the left side. Bradshaw misses, gets her own rebound, and the putback by McKaylee after the offensive rebound is back in there. We are tied at 2 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Down to the right wing, pass across the key, down inside, dropped in there, just about poked away by Lyman, but picked back up by Buffalo. A drive on the right side. Tegan Schweckert is fouled, and Tegan looks like she was fouled on the floor.
Fouls called on the Lady Eagles, number 4, Cedar Air.
Foul charge to Cedar Air, her first personal. And Schweckert inbounds from the baseline, right underneath. Robinson shoots and hits. Looked like Cedar Air had her arms straight up, but she came in, got her with the body a little bit, and Air picks up a second personal foul. Air with the second foul. Mariah Robinson with the bucket and the chance at a 3-point play after she hits the shot from down on the right baseline, right down on the low block. So a quick sub for the Eagles, and Olivia Smith checks into the game, a junior. Free throw up and in by Robinson. And the Bison lead 5-2 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. We welcome you tuned in on 98.3 FM and on KADQ FM 98.3. McKinley Bradshaw comes down, pulls up from the right wing, Russell Westbrook style, and drains the three. We're tied at 5. Quick answer from Bradshaw and the Lyman Eagles. Up to the right wing, three-point shot by Ellie Olsen. A little bit too strong. Rebound comes out to Bradshaw. McKinley pushes up the right side. Defense is back, but she slices through, misses on the scoop layup, and then can't get the rebound. Down the other way, the Bison go. Davis to the left wing, misses from the low block on the left side, and the rebound pulled down by Cassidy Nelson. Slowly up the court. We're tied 5-5 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. First quarter action just underway at State. Backdoor cut. Jumper from the free throw line rattles out by Cassidy Nelson. Rebound chased down on the left wing. McKinley dribbles right to the free throw line. Shot up is short from the right elbow, or from the right wing, by Chesney Walker, and the rebound comes down to the Bison. They go quickly up to the left wing. Chapin into the lane, floats it up with the right hand, got it. Nice little drive, and Saren Chapin, her second bucket of the game. Bison back on top, 7-2 on the Rocky Mountain, on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Long baseball type skip pass, finds its way to the corner. Bradshaw pulls up, misses just a little bit long as McKaylee going to the free throw line to shoot two. Bradshaw with a chance to tie the score. McKaylee this season a 57% free throw shooter. And her first rims around and out, no good. McKaylee will shoot a second. If the trend continues this as it's gone this season, she's gone about 50%. Misses the second, though. Offensive rebound, McKinley Bradshaw. Fight for the board, out of bounds to the Bison. So Lyman can't answer, can't things up. And the Bison with the basketball. We're dropping a lot of frames, guys. I haven't heard. I'm going to have to turn on my hotspot, I think. The internet here not quite up to snuff for us. Got the inside track hook plugged into the... Oh, shoot. Long skip pass to the right side. Shot up and short by the Lady Eagles. Fight for the rebound, and
fouls called on the Lady Bison. Number 22, Tegan Sweckert.
Tegan Sweckert with the foul. Throw line, go the Eagle. Third, or both of them on this trip. Up to the left wing, or to the left to block. Mariah Robinson, the left side, chased down to the sideline. Great hustle from Spring Yagi. And ties things up. Band up across off her brow. Three-point shot is short and saved by the Bison, but into the hands of McKaylee Bradshaw. She'll head up the left side, fires across to the right side. McKinley makes a move, puts it up and misses. Bison fans wanted to travel, didn't get it. Offensive board by McKinley, rather. And she's fouled on the putback. So Lyman goes back to the line for a 5th and 6th free throw of the game. So far, the Eagles just 2 of 4 from the line in this game. So at the line, McKinley Bradshaw hits the first, and that's how this season has gone for her from the line. 83% free throw shooter. Our broadcast today is brought to you in part by Reese Auto Service at 541 Highway 413 in Lyman. Owner Doug Reese works on everything from generators, mowers, and snowblowers to vehicles, semis, and farm equipment and more. Stop in today, 541 Highway 413 in Lyman, or give him a call, 747-6450. That's 747-6450. McKinley Bradshaw swishes 2 free throws home. We're tied at 9 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. And again, apologies on our internet issues. We're going to have to continue to deal with that throughout the day. I'll lower the resolution here in a bit, next chance I get. Shot over the top by the Bison. A scramble for the basketball on the rebound. McKinley steals it. She's got a teammate up ahead. Olivia Smith receives the pass, goes up strong, but she travels before she can get the pass, or before she can get the shot off. Let me adjust another Our internet here is so slow. I just figured CASPER Event Center, we'd have some faster internet, but it's not up to snuff so far. Robinson on the left wing. Top of the key, free throw line, fake jumper, Delosier, back to Robinson. She'll drive, put up with the right hand, and it hangs around after rattling and misses. McKinley Bradshaw with the rebound. Already her 6th of the game. Pass down inside, thrown away. Lyman with a few turnovers, too many already. Trailing, or tied at 9 on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. Bison go the other way, and they turn it over. A pass getting up, going too far. Again, apologies on the stream, the choppiness, and we should be back on. We'll take, we got a timeout on the floor. We'll keep it right here as we try to work through these internet issues. Oh my hell. We'll see if changing some of those settings, lowering the resolution and such, and apologies, you might not be able to see that scoreboard real well at this point, but with the internet here, frankly, atrocious, and I'm hoping that lowering the resolution to the point that I have will at least let the audio come along through loud and clear. 9-9, we're tied on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. Eagles with the basketball. Teams have exchanged a few turnovers here in this first quarter. Lob down inside, 2 minutes, just under 2 minutes left to go in the first. And a pass down in. Eagles trying to force it in. It's taken away, but on the baseline. Bison couldn't hold on to it. Lyman to inbound. McKinley Bradshaw got a short break. She'll check back in. Olivia Smith out. Nicole Peden to inbound for Lyman. Another substitution. Ellie Olsen checks back in for the Bison. Peden from the baseline, looking in. Lobs it into the middle. Bradshaw goes up, pulls it in, tries to pass it back out. It's deflected and picked up by the Bison. They'll head up court. Davis to the left side. It's poked away from behind and into the hands of Yagi. So the Eagles give it away and get it right back. Long pass up ahead to McKinley Bradshaw. She bobbles it. It's on the floor and on the baseline, out of bounds. Lyman again, the turnover. 5 turnovers by my tally already. The Bison with 4. Teams surely dealing with some nerves, trying to battle through that early on. Here in the first quarter, nice bounce pass down inside. Good drop step, but a missed shot. Offensive board, and that's missed as well by the Bison. Defensive rebound from Cassidy Nelson. Lyman turns, goes the other way. Peden splits the D, goes to the free throw line. She's trapped there and gives it away. Ellie Olsen with the steal. She'll turn and head up court, loses it, and dives on it on the sideline, but can't hold on to it. And I got to think, I had a chance to talk with Coach Jason Hansen before the game. Didn't have a chance because of these technical issues we're having to get that interview on the broadcast in our pregame show. But the cavernous space is something that really, he says, yeah, that definitely makes a difference. Kids get nervous. There's a lot more to see, a lot more to look at, a lot more to distract the eye, and that causes issues. Nice backdoor cut, and the pass to McKaylee Bradshaw for the finish. And the Lyman Eagles have their first lead of the ball game, 11-9 on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard, with just under a minute left to go in this first quarter. Down to the baseline, a jump ball. Yeah, it was a little bit of a late whistle as McKinley got wrapped up with Davis. Caden Davis averages 13 a game. Hasn't scored yet in this one. He's one of the leaders on the team. Also 5.5 rebounds, 3.5 assists, and 3 steals per game. Chesney Walker back in, 45.7 seconds left. First quarter action. Welcome you tuned in on mylocalradio.com. If you're watching the live audio stream with a scoreboard. A steal for Lyman again. McKaylee passes up ahead to Yagi. Spring stops on the right wing, kicks it back up to McKinley. McKinley looks right, looks left, dribbles to her right. Defense way out there, not too far out there as McKinley is way out there. Under 30 to go in the first quarter. to Chesney Walker, back to McKinley. Ellie Olsen defending in a man-to-man defense, giving McKinley plenty of space. As Lyman looks for the last shot, no, they'll launch the three, miss right side, and the rebound chased down by Cassidy Nelson for the Lyman Eagles. Bradshaw drives up off the window, it's up and in. McKinley went through a defender and helped her back up off the floor after making the shot. Lyman up to a 4-point lead, 13-9 with 2 seconds left. A shot at half court, short by the Bison, and Lyman leads 13-9 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard at the end of one. We'll be right back on MyLocalRadio.com and on KADQ 98.3 FM. If you're looking for live local sports, local news, weather, live classifieds, and free photo downloads, search no more. MyLocalRadio.com has what you want. Watch your teams live or browse the tens of thousands of photographs of Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho high school events, from speech and drama competitions, rodeo, an array of different athletics, activities, community events, and so much more. Visit MyLocalRadio.com today and find what you're looking for.
Hi there. Craig Dearden with Castle Rock Chevrolet right here in Evanston. Of course, it's about finding you that perfect vehicle, but at Castle Rock, it's about a lot more. It's using our experience to get you the best rate. We will get you the vehicle that you've always wanted. It's about knowing your vehicle is in the right hands. Throughout the buying experience here at Castle Rock Chevrolet, we're here for you. If you're ready to buy a new truck, come to Castle Rock. Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
Welcome back to the CASPER Event Center. Ryan STEINECKERT here as the Lyman Eagles trailed early. They got it, they tied it, they trailed by 3, tied it again, and then late at the end of the quarter went on a 6-0 run to push a lead out to 4. A wild pass from Lyman. It ends up in a 7th turnover of the first half. Nice quick passing by the Bison. They get it down to Robinson down on the left block, and on the fast break, Buffalo comes to within 2. (13-11). MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Lyman on the right on that small scoreboard if you're watching online. Ball poked away, chased down, and over and back. Lyman fans say it was tipped, and I thought so too.
Don't forget, basketball fans,
Even a Buffalo fan just said it was tipped. That's interesting. To the top of the key, wide open 3. DeLozier misses short. Fight for the rebound. Saved into Bradshaw. McKinley gives up ahead to McKaylee. She'll dribble up to the right baseline. Back outside, McKinley for 3. Short. It goes over the top and misses to the left to fight for the board. And Cedar Air can't quite hang on to it on the baseline. And Buffalo will inbound with a chance to tie or take the lead. 13-11. For second quarter action. 6:53 left here in the second. Eagles had a 4-point lead. That's down to 2. Up to the left wing. DeLozier, gives off to Davis. Up still on the left wing. Olsen, skip it right wing. Giving DeLozier a lot of space. She lobs it into Robinson. Turns, shot. Bradshaw with great defense. McKinley puts her hands straight in the air, partially blocks the shot, and comes down with the rebound. McKinley up to the left wing. Walker dribbles toward her right, bounces, and then up top, going for the steal is Davis. Lyman with a man advantage, and McKinley takes advantage, drives, misses, own rebound, putback is good. McKinley Bradshaw, 9 points in the game. It's the Bradshaw show offensively for Lyman so far. McKinley with 9, McKaylee with 6. Those are the only 2 that have scored for the Eagles. But boy, it's a team effort on defense, and they've so far held Buffalo to 11 points. Shot from the right wing is a bit short, and the rebound, McKaylee Bradshaw. She dribbles into traffic, then gives it back to McKinley to dribble up court. McKinley already 10 rebounds in this ball game. Air dribbles toward her left. A defense came out and pressured her, and she carries it. The Eagles this season have forced 18.5 turnovers per game. Buffalo has forced almost 22 turnovers per game. And so far, Lyman already with 8. We'll take a quick break. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them as well on KADQ FM 98.3 and mylocalradio.com.
No matter what you need to have printed, Westar Printing is the place you want to have it done. Calendars, letterhead, envelopes, brochures, books, posters, vinyl banners, business forms, announcements, wedding invitations, and business cards are just a few examples. You can also have your favorite family photos printed on canvas or placed into a personalized family photo calendar. You will want to do business with Westar Printing. Stop in today. Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston.
Superior Rental is Evanston's only full-service rental equipment store. We have what you need to get the job done. Backhoes, trenchers, excavators, air compressors, jackhammers, concrete tools, hammer drills, aerators, tillers, power rakes, forklifts, log splitters, tables and chairs, popcorn, snow cone, and cotton candy machines. Alright, you get the picture. You don't have to own when you can rent from Superior Rental, 371 Prospector Drive in Evanston.
Back at the CASPER Event Center where Lyman leads 15-11 on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. We welcome you tuned in on mylocalradio.com. And if you're listening on the radio, KADQ FM 98.3, The Wildlife in Evanston and Southwest Wyoming. A steal by Olivia Smith, but she steps on the baseline as she comes up with possession, so it goes right back to Buffalo. Bison looking in the middle, looking for Robinson. Poked away. Bradshaw got a hand on it, and then it was picked up by Cedar Air. Up the right wing, long pass, skip to the left corner, quick pass back to Aaron, then up top, McKinley, step back 3 from the left wing, short, and rebound chased down left corner by Caden Davis. Davis up ahead, Robinson out in front, just finishes on the left side. That one hung on the front of the rim before it dropped back down, and Lyman not getting back quickly enough on defense, allowing a couple of fast break buckets here. A little reach in by Chapin rather, for Bison. McKinley, long skip pass across right side, then looking inside for McKaylee and saved by Robinson as that pass going in, the entry pass for McKaylee was too high. Robinson deflected away out of bounds. 15-13, Lyman on top by 2. Air bounces in, great inbound play, wide open is McKaylee Bradshaw. She's got 8 points, bucket from the left side off the window. And Lyman back up by 4, 17-13 on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. So much attention on McKinley on that inbound pass that McKaylee was wide open. And the Eagles found her. Dribble backcourt off the foot of Davis. She'll go down and pick it up down near the basket. Just a mistake there by the Bison. I've got that as the Bison's 7th turnover in the game. And whoever's keeping stats for that, boy, it's real nice here at the CASPER Event Center. They've got monitors at every table so you can see stats updated live. Inbound, Bradshaw tips it right back to Nelson. Cassidy has a shot blocked. Up to McKinley on the left wing. Skip it across to McKaylee down right corner. And a jab step right, and a travel violation against Lyman. That would be their 8th turnover, I believe. We'll see as those stats cycle through. Either way, Lyman has too many turnovers early on here, but leads by 4, 17-13 with 4:06 left in this first half. Pull-up baseline jumper from the right side. 15-footer Caden Davis knocks it down. That's her first bucket of the game, and Buffalo back to within 2. McKaylee down in the right corner. Work it around. McKinley way out high, top of the key. Eagles with 11 turnovers. I'd missed a couple. A few too many already for Lyman. McKinley dribbling up top. Under 4 to go in the first quarter. Down to the right wing. McKaylee skips it across left corner, then drop it inside. Cassidy Nelson has an arm held. She pulls it away, gets the ball, kicks it out to Peden for the 2 at the free throw line, and she's fouled. So Peden will shoot 2 free throws. Lyman went 4 of 6 from the free throw line in the first quarter. And there's one advantage you can look at between these two teams. Lyman a 63% free throw shooting team this season, where Buffalo 55% as a team. Peden 41% this season, but she hits the first. Peden, a good shooter, averages just 2 points a game. Hasn't seen a ton of action, but boy, she's seeing plenty today. And part of that is with Chesney Walker getting into foul trouble, or Cedar Air rather, picked up 2 early fouls. Forced Coach Hansen to go to the bench quickly. Peden misses the second one, too strong off the window. 18-15, Lyman on top by 3. Skip it left side, that pass airmailed, intended for Saren Chapin. And the Bison turn it over. That was an unforced turnover. Lyman has forced a lot of turnovers per game, averaging 18.5 forced turnovers per game. That was an unforced one. Up to the right side, Walker to the wing, top of the key. Nelson lobs it inside, looking for a teammate. Can't get it there. It's on the floor. Peden dives, hustles, picks it up, passes out to the right wing. Spring Yagi misses short, and a fight for the board. It's out of bounds off of Lyman.
Bison, number 10, Kenley Bauer.
So the Bison with the basketball and trailing by 3, 18-15 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. To the top of the key, Kenley Bauer, who just checked in. To Davis, she'll dribble to her left, fires a pass inside, finds Robinson, who pulls it in, turns, shoots from the low block, and Mariah Robinson brings the Bison within one, 18-17. Bradshaw dribbles behind the back, goes up strong, misses too strong off the window. A lot of contact from Davis. Looked like it should have been either a blocking foul or a charging foul, but no. Bradshaw hounding, pokes the ball away. It's picked up in the corner by Chapin, and Coach Michelle Dahlberg asks for a timeout. Coach Dahlberg in her 14th season gets that timeout. 18-17, Lyman up by 2, 2:24 left in the first half. We'll take a quick timeout on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com. Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires that offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
Back at the Casper Events Center and MyLocalRadio.com's presentation of Lyman Eagles basketball. You can tune in on the radio as well at KADQ FM 98.3, the radio dial. Do you have dials anymore for the radio on your radio digital screen, whatever it is? Lyman on top by 1, 18-17. Buffalo Bison led for most of the first quarter. Lyman took a lead with 60 seconds left in the quarter, went on a 6-0 run to end that first quarter and has led since, but the Bison are within 1, 18-17. They'll dribble to the right side. Chapin lobs it inside for Robinson. She's double-teamed top and bottom, and I believe it was Yagi who got her from the top, trying to poke that ball away. Robinson, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 points already in this game, just 1 rebound, but the 11 points keeping the Bison in this game. Buffalo inbound from the baseline. They found Robinson. Great inbound play, and she hits from the left block. Mariah averages 13 points a game. She's got 13, and the Bison lead 19-18 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Let me get that back up there for you if you're tuned in online at MyLocalRadio.com. Bradshaw dribbles left. Good strong move. Misses off the side of the window, and the rebound chased down by Ellie Olsen. Olsen a little more physical, I think, defending that shot than Bradshaw was expecting. Lyman, a zone defense, getting plenty of space out on the left wing to Kenley Bauer. She'll dribble up close to the wing, hands off to Davis, back to Bauer, then back to Davis. Long 3 from the left wing, Caden Davis. The southpaw from way downtown puts the Bison up 22-18. And a shot from Lyman into the corner. It goes, and a foul against the Eagles.
Foul's going to be called on the Lady
McKaylee Bradshaw with the foul. Is that a 4th team foul for Lyman? The Bison on a run here, 7-0 run. And they look to keep that going. 3-point shot from the top of the key. Misses off the left of the iron. Goes to the right corner. Chased down and picked up by the Bison. Chapin. Buffalo out hustling Lyman a bit defensively right now. Up to the right wing. A drive, nice drive, and Bradshaw stuffs that from behind. Pulled back in by Bauer, and then she's fouled on the putback.
Foul down ball the Lady Eagles, number 13, McKaylee Bradshaw.
McKaylee Bradshaw with the foul. That'll be her second. Boy, the Eagles had things going. They were up by 3, 18-15. Free throw from Nicole Peden. But since then, it's been all Bison. This is just their second and third free throws of the game. Bauer's first rattles and pops out, no good. She's shot 58% from the line this season. As a team, the Bison just 55%. Second free throw coming here for Bauer. And this one is in there. 8-0 run for Buffalo. And they've outscored Lyman 14-5 in this second quarter. 41 seconds left in the second. Lob up top for McKinley. It's over her head, but she chases it down. Ellie Olsen coming out, guarding to the left corner. Lob inside, a pass over the top, deflected away, and the official right there wasn't sure who it went off, so he confers with his fellow official, and it's off of Lyman. Eagles, way too many turnovers. That's their 12th of the game. The clock did not get started, so the official says, let's start the clock, please, and do this all over again. Eagles may be able to take advantage of this as Buffalo has to inbound a second time. They get it into Chapin, and Bradshaw steps in front. McKinley steals it. She had a knee on the floor. I think Lyman fans want to say her knee was off the floor by the time she gained possession, but she traveled. Traveling is the call. To the top. Across the timeline, dribbling right, then left. Bauer gives to Davis. Davis 5 points in the quarter, including a deep three. Inside to Olsen, drops it in, and a reverse layup, no. Mariah Robinson the rebound, putback is off. Rebound tipped out, Robinson with 4. 3 to the left corner, Bauer with 2. 1, passes it, Davis launches at the buzzer, misses wide left. And at the end of 2 quarters, the Buffalo Bison go on an 8-0 run and lead 23-18 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Our halftime show is coming up when we return on the Wildlife, KADQ FM 98.3 and on MyLocalRadio.com.
Mason Burton from Buffalo.
If you've struggled to get a vehicle because of some bumps in your credit, then come to the all-new Rocky Mountain Yeti Auto Group. We have over 20 different lenders ready to help you reestablish your credit with a quality new or pre-owned vehicle. Good credit, bad credit, bankruptcy? Let the new Rocky Mountain Yeti Auto Group try to help you. Call our credit hotline today and ask for Jeff or Dave to get pre-approved for your next vehicle. Call 307-789-3151 today. Rocky Mountain Yeti, legend driven.
When scheduling meetings and conferences in Casper, Wyoming, the best place is the Hilton Garden Inn. With beautifully decorated professional meeting rooms, full meal catering services, and a full service bar, the professional event staff at the Hilton Garden Inn Casper will make sure every detail is handled. You'll reduce the stress of organizing your next meeting or conference when you work with the professionals at the Hilton Garden Inn Casper. Call today, 307-266-1300.
Welcome to Chad's Automotive. How can I help you?
You know you have the best mechanic when you find yourself referring your friends to him. A large number of customers at Chad's Automotives are referrals from other satisfied customers. Chad and his team are honest and do their best for every single customer. When you think about it, if you wouldn't refer your mechanic to a friend, you're probably using the wrong mechanic. Call Chad's Automotive today. Everything from routine maintenance to major repair. 307-789-8263. That's 307-789-8263.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
Welcome back at the half. Again, apologies on the internet choppiness. If you're watching or listening at that live scoreboard online at mylocalradio.com, not sure that there's really nothing I can do at this point. I've tried all the internet options available, and we'll just have to deal with it. I can lower the resolution a little bit more and lower the bit rate as well. We'll see if that helps out as well. Lyman Eagles need a little bit of help in this second half, as well as I do on the internet. Eagles outscored the Bison 13-9 in the first quarter, but then the Bison on an 8-0 run to close out the second. And Buffalo leads 23-18 on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. Lyman with 9 points from McKinley Bradshaw, along with 10 rebounds. McKaylee, 8 points, 3 boards. And then Nicole Peden has 1 point. Nobody else has produced offensively for Lyman. Cassidy Nelson with 5 rebounds. She's crashed the boards well, but Lyman just not getting a lot of shots off. And that, I don't say these scores and point things out to pick on anybody. The problem that Lyman had in that first half was turnovers. 13 turnovers in the first quarter, or in the first half. And that really hurt the Eagles. Now, the Bison had 10 of their own, which is probably more than any coach would like to see in a first half. But regardless of how many the Bison had, it was definitely too many turnovers for Lyman in that first half. 13 giveaways. McKinley Bradshaw, nice first half, 9 points, as I mentioned, 10 rebounds. We're going to take a quick break, see if we can get the internet figured out, and we'll be back with more Lyman Eagles basketball. You're tuned into the halftime show, and you're tuned into KADQ FM 98.3 with live streaming audio at mylocalradio.com.
If you want your truck to really catch the eye, have the professionals at Plains Tire in Evanston install a custom lift kit with new tires and wheels. We've got a huge selection to choose from, so no matter what your style is, we've got the tires and wheels to make you smile. The way your truck looks reflects on you. Get the reflection you want with a lift kit, new tires, and wheels from Plains Tire in Evanston, the tire professionals. 157 Bear River Drive. Stop in today.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Westar Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Westar Printing, 307-789-5202.
City Drug carries a wide selection of durable medical equipment and other products that help make your life more comfortable. Some examples include wheelchairs, walkers, knee scooters, a variety of braces, crutches, safety handles for the bathroom or shower. Other products include compression stockings to help minimize leg and ankle pain caused by swelling, and Dr. Comfort footwear. When you're looking for items that can make your life a little better, visit the friendly staff at City Drug at the corner of 10th and Main Street in Evanston.
Back at the CASPER Event Center, where Mariah Robinson of Buffalo went 6 of 9, 13 points and 3 rebounds in that first half. Robinson averages 13 points a game. She's at that average. As Lyman, I think one thing they're doing is putting McKinley up top to try and avoid foul trouble, but that's leaving the middle a little more open, and Buffalo has taken advantage of that. Again, Mariah Robinson, 13 points in the game. She leads all scorers. Lyman, 9 points from McKinley Bradshaw, just 8 from McKaylee, and then just 1 from another player. Nicole Peden had one free throw, and nobody else has scored for the Eagles. A little more balance for the Buffalo Bison. 13 points from Mariah Robinson. Caden Davis came alive in the second quarter, had 5 points all in the second, and one of those was a deep 3 from the left wing. Also, Saren Chapin, 4 points in the first half, and Kenley Bauer with a free throw. 23-18. Buffalo closed out that first half on an 8-0 run, and the Bison lead by 5 at the half. We'll take another quick timeout. We got second half action coming up when we return on the Wildlife and mylocalradio.com.
What lives in your ductwork? Creepy, crawly spiders, rodents, old pet hair and dander, dust. It's a fact. Whatever's lingering in your ductwork is the same thing you're breathing in the air.
I've got great news. The professionals at Landmark Plumbing and Heating have all the equipment needed to clean out the ductwork in your house. This is Lane Bowen, owner of Landmark Plumbing and Heating. Let us help you breathe easier by cleaning out your ductwork. Call us today to schedule an appointment. 789-8793.
For generations, gun ownership has been an important part of our heritage. At the Gun Room in Evanston, you'll find a large selection of quality firearms. Everything from personal protection handguns to hunting rifles and shotguns. With a wide selection of hunting gear, ammo, optics, and apparel, we have what you need. Ask about our 90-day layaway program. And remember, success on the range and in the field starts at the Gun Room. Call today, 307-789-2677.
When you need bodywork or a windshield replacement, it can be as simple as dropping your vehicle off and picking it up a couple of days later. T-Bar Body Shop works directly with your insurance company to save you time and hassle. We know it isn't convenient to have a vehicle in the shop. That's why we work hard to repair and restore as quickly as possible to get you back on the road. Make it hassle-free. Let T-Bar fix your car. T-Bar Body Shop, stop in today for a free estimate. 515 County Road.
Welcome back to the CASPER Events Center. A solid first half from Lyman. Our first quarter, they led 13-9 after a 6-0 run, put them on top at the end of the first. But then the Bison responded with an 8-0 run to end the first half. And Buffalo leads 23-18 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Our broadcast today is brought to you in part by Bradshaw's Home and Glass at 321 Bradshaw Street in Lyman. Brad or Kevin, give them a call if you need windshields, all auto and flat glass, all brands of tires, towing. They've got used cars in the salvage yard, roofing, they do shingles, and so much more at Bradshaw's Home and Glass. Also by Diamondville Collision Center at 201 Sublet Avenue in Diamondville, Wyoming. Owned by Terry Rogers, offering complete frame repair. And they also offer laser measuring. They get you set back to factory specs. Give Diamondville Collision Center a call at 307-877-3860. We invite you to do business with these sponsors, the sponsors that bring you Lyman basketball on the radio and MyLocalRadio.com, including Achieve Sports Medicine at 109 South Main and Randy Christofferson. That's 109 South Main in Lyman, 747-4627. No excuses, just results. That's Achieve Sports Medicine. At the half on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard, Eagles trail 23-18. Again, it was a 8-0 run by the Bison from Buffalo to end that first half. Lyman was up by 3, but we start the second half with the Bison up by 5. And we're underway in third quarter action. Davis dribbles left, crossover, down, fires inside to Robinson. She turns and shoots and hits over Bradshaw. Mariah Robinson with another bucket. She has 15 in the game. And I notice McKinley Bradshaw guarding on her this second half to start, man-to-man. But Robinson, the position she got down in the paint, too tough, too deep. Drive to the right side. Chesney Walker, ball stripped away, out of bounds, and a foul. Two-shot foul for Chesney. Maybe one way that the Eagles can try to fight back into this one, trailing by 7. This is a critical moment here. If Lyman can battle back, bring this to within 1 or 2, maybe 3-point deficit. But Walker misses the first. Chesney is a 53% free throw shooter this season, averages 4 points a game. And we'll look to hit this second free throw. And I would bring Lyman to within 7 or 6, and she does. 25-19 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Lyman putting on some full court pressure. Robinson gets the pass, gets away with a travel, misses the shot on the right side. Offensive rebound, put back, no. Offensive rebound again. And this time Chapin dribbles out to the right corner, shoots the 3 and swishes it through. Saren Chapin makes it 28-19. On the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard, Lyman trails the Buffalo Bison to the right wing. Holding is Cedar Air. Skips it left side. They skip it back to the right corner. Lob inside. Dangerous pass. McKaylee comes down with it. May have been fouled from the backside by Robinson coming in to defend the pass. Bradshaw pulls it in, and she's fouled on the floor.
Foul is called on the floor, number 22, Tegan Sweckert.
Tegan Sweckert with the foul, her second personal. Not a lot of fouls so far.
Bison number 4, Madison Shaper. Replaces number 22, Tegan Sweckert.
Bison on top, 28-19. Sweckert, though, with her fourth personal foul. Drive inside, McKinley's bumped to the floor, and I believe McKinley will go to the free throw line. Madison Chapin with the foul. Her first personal. Just looking at the scoreboard, trying to find, Mariah Robinson, 15 points, no fouls. McKinley Bradshaw, 10 points with that free throw, no fouls, I believe. And McKinley foul-free so far, knock on wood. First free throw good, second one swishes through as well, 28-21. Deficit is 7 points. Lyman put on some full court pressure, just about caused a turnover. Davis up top, passes across to Chapin, and she's fouled by Chesney Walker. Lyman fans wanted a travel a little bit earlier before that pass. Chesney Walker with the foul. And that is her first, I believe. Yeah, check that out on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. Inbound, back to Davis. Buffalo with a 7-point lead, 6:43 left, third quarter. Davis goes behind the back, through the legs, right to left, left to right, and then a little bit of a bump from Walker. Draws the whistle, and Chesney picks up a second personal foul. So you got Chesney, Cedar, and McKaylee with 2 fouls apiece. On Buffalo, Tegan Sweckert with 4, Ellie Olson with 2. Nobody else with more than 1, as far as I can tell. Bounce pass down into Mariah Robinson. McKinley goes for the steal. Down into Olson. She'll miss the shot. McKinley slices in for the big rebound, her 11th. Long baseball pass up ahead to McKaylee. She misses on the right side, but she's fouled. Mariah Robinson smiles and puts her arms to her side in protest. And I believe she just picked up her first.
Fouls on the Lady Bison, number 12, Caden
No,
Davis.
it's on Caden Davis, and that's Caden's first personal. It puts McKaylee at the line. And McKaylee hits the first to the swish. Second free throw. Coming up in a bit, McKaylee Bradshaw. 9 points in the game. And 3 rebounds. Second free throw, misses left side. McKinley fights for, pulls it down. One dribble, back off the left glass. No, McKaylee with the rebound this time. Her putback doesn't go. And a battle for the board. Jump ball is the call, and possession arrow will keep it with Lyman. So Lyman, a couple of opportunities down inside, couldn't get the bucket to go. Lyman trails by 6. Looking to battle back in. McKaylee looking for the inbound, but it's deflected back out of bounds by Davis of Buffalo. Eagles attacking left to right from my view here at the Casper Events Center. Lob into the middle. McKaylee, quick jumper, misses left side. Fight for the board, and McKinley rips it away. Passes down left side to Spring Yagi with her first bucket. And a blocking foul on Lyman as they continue to press. Bumped Sarah Chapin.
Blocking foul on the Lady Eagles, number 14, McKinley.
Eagles down by 4. They've outscored the Bison by 1 so far here in this fourth quarter. They were down by as much as 9, but they've gone on a 5-0 run. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Bison down to the left side, shot up and short by Olson. McKinley had the rebound. She's bumped by Ellie Olson coming down, and Olson may have just picked up a third personal foul.
Fouls on the Lady Bison, number 4, Madison Chapin.
Oh, it's Madison Chapin with the foul. Ellie Olson checks out for a little bit of a breather. McKinley Bradshaw with 12 rebounds in the game at least. To the top of the key, Spring Yagi. Dribbles right. Man-to-man defense for the Bison. Pass inside, entry is poked away, and Lyman turns it over one other time. That's 14 in the game. Now it's their first of the third quarter. Dribble drive, left side, up off the glass. No, McKinley with the rebound. Quick outlet. She's got 2 players out in front. McKaylee to the right side, passes across the lane, and a big swat. Looked like a lot of contact, but Lyman comes back up with it. McKaylee up off the glass, right side. No, and a defensive rebound foul. Lyman Eagle fans asking for the refs to blow the whistle. And boy, it did look like a lot of contact on that one blocked shot. Cassidy Nelson picks up her first personal foul. 5:17 left in the third. Long pass up ahead. Mariah Robinson out all alone. McKinley Bradshaw blocks it from behind. And a foul is called. So McKinley picks up her first. Make that a quick second personal foul for McKinley. Mariah Robinson at the line to shoot 2. Robinson having a great game. That's 16 points with that free throw. She hit the first. Walker checks back in for the Eagles. And a timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well and be right back on mylocalradio.com and on KADQ FM 98.3 The Wildlife.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
Eagles were on a 5-0 run. That came to an end moments ago. Kinley Bradshaw with 2 fouls. McKaylee with 2. Cedar with 2. Chesney with 2. On the bench with 4 fouls for the Bison is Tegan Schweckert. Get back to that mylocalradio.com scoreboard up there for you is Mariah Robinson. 16 points in the game. Another free throw coming. She's 2 for 2 from the line. Make it 3 for 3 as she hits them both. And the Bison back up by 6, 30-24 on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. Up across the timeline, Chesney Walker dribbles left, back right, ball poked away. She chases it down and gives to McKinley. 5 minutes left to go in the third. Pass up to the right side, looking inside for McKaylee. She's hit from the side as she goes in for the pass, the ball thrown away. That pass was way up too high, and football that might have been uncatchable.
Checking in for the Eagles, number 4.
And Lyman with a 15th turnover in the game. Cedar Air checks back in.
Checking in for Lady Bison,
Hasn't seen much action today. Air picked up 2 early fouls and finally gets back in here midway through the third quarter. Davis has it poked away, but out of bounds off the Eagles. They continue to press, a full court press. A 2-1, or it looks like a, boy, tough to say, almost a man press with a free safety back. Bison beat it up the left wing. Chapin, that's Madison. Nice stop, jump stop. Steps to her left, misses short, gets her own rebound, kicks it back out and around. Davis dribbles to the free throw line, then scoops it up from the right side, floats it in. Caden Davis with some good athleticism with the rebound and the putback. And the Eagles' 5-0 run is answered with a 4-0 run from the Buffalo Bison. To the left wing, Cedar Air. Back up top, Walker. Around to the right wing, Yagi, right corner. McKaylee swings a long pass too long over the top. And Coach Hansen, with a look of frustration, that's a 16th turnover already in this game. That's more than you want to have in an entire 32 minutes, and we still have 16 minutes to go, or 12 minutes to go. Davis to the top of the key, picks it up, fires inside. A ball poked away, and the Eagles come up with a turnover. Bison have 11 turnovers of their own. McKinley dribbles through traffic, then bounces it down to the right side. And McKaylee Bradshaw with the 2, puts her at 11 points. The Eagles back to within 6, 32-26. They get a steal. McKinley with the finish and the foul. McKinley Bradshaw, the and 1 after her steal. McKinley first in the state in 3A in points, first in rebounds, first in steals, and 10th in assists per game. The foul on that play, I believe it was charged to Madison Chapin, and that's her third. Puts McKinley Bradshaw at the line to shoot one. She's 4 for 4 so far in the game, 83% free throw shooter this season, and boy, she's just about automatic. Swishes that one through. The Eagles are within 3, and here's another steal. McKinley across the lane looking for McKaylee, deflected, tipped out of bounds. Lyman fans say it was deflected, and the officials will take a timeout. No, not the officials' timeout, but Coach Michelle Dahlberg of the Buffalo Bison takes a timeout. She's needs an adjustment against this full court press. We'll take a quick timeout as well on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com.
Attention sports teams, coaches, athletic directors, administrators, and parents and fans of high school sports all across Wyoming. When you're in Casper, stay at the Hilton Garden Inn Casper. With spacious guest rooms, a beautiful indoor pool and hot tub, and delicious family restaurant, you'll find everything you need to have your athletes rested and ready to do their best. For all of your team and fan hotel accommodations in Casper, call 307-266-1300. The Hilton Garden Inn, Casper.
Back to the Casper Event Center and the first round game, the quarterfinal round against the Lyman Eagles and the Buffalo Bison. Our broadcast today is brought to you by Covolo Auto Farm Service at 80 Reese Road in Mountain View, Wyoming, 786-2277. They've got the Napa store, the auto service, and the Kuhn Quality Farm Implements, 786-2277. And by First Bank in Mountain View. You can visit them on the web, firstbank-online.com, for all your banking needs, serving individuals, farm and ranch, and business customers. That's First Bank in Mountain View. Lyman has trailed by as much as 9 points. Eagles are within 3. Some full court pressure. Buffalo Bison working to get out of it. Olsen up ahead. Chapin across the timeline, double dribble. And Chapin looks stunned. With 3 sets of eyes out there from officials. All of them in their locations and their spots. They can see just about everything. McKinley left wing to Walker. Skip it back right wing. Spring, McKinley fakes the shot, fires inside looking for McKaylee, and immediately puts her hands on her head as she knew she overthrew that one. A 17th turnover of the game for the Eagles. Bison with 14. They've given it away 4 times in the quarter. Just about a 5th, and Walker with a blocking foul. Got in too tight on Kenley Bauer. Chesney Walker picks up a 3rd, maybe a 2nd. I may have given her an extra. No, that is a 3rd. Let me get the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard back up there for you if you're tuned in online, watching the live scoreboard at MyLocalRadio.com. We apologize for the choppiness of the internet. The internet service here at the Casper Event Center, less than stellar. Whistle here, and we'll take this timeout, this brief moment as officials discuss things, to thank another one of our sponsors, Scott's Auto Body and Glass at 125 Reese Road in Lyman, for body work on all makes of vehicles, cars and trucks, plus chip repair, windshield replacement, bed liners, auto alignments, paint your vehicle, and more. Scott's Auto Body and Glass, 307-786-4400. That's Mike Scott at 125 Reese Road in Lyman. And by Benedict's Market and True Value at 950 North Highway 414 in Mountain View. Serving friends and neighbors in Bridger Valley since 1938. They've been around a few years, supporting Bridger Valley students and their success for generations. So after some discussion from officials and coaches, looks like Lyman was going to send in a substitute, and then the officials say, ladies, head to your benches, as they're going to try to sort some things out. 32-29. Lyman trails by 3 to the Bison from Buffalo, East number 2 team. The Bison were the 3A East West Quadrant number 1 team. Went through their regional tournament, finished number 2. I think they lost only to Douglas. Lyman Eagles, South's number 1 from the West, or the South Quadrant. the West region, South Quadrant first place team. They went 6-0 in the region, or in the conference, but lost to Star Valley at the regional tournament. The winner of this one will have to face Star Valley or Rollins. Those two teams face off a little bit later on tonight here in the Event Center. That's the 6 p.m. game this evening. Plenty of time here as the officials continue to talk with the scores table and sort something out. We're going to take this moment for a quick break. We'll be, nope, now the officials just starting to head back out, or they're going to call in the coaches and discuss a little bit further. We'll take a quick time out on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com. With a fresh salad bar featuring many different types of salads, soup, and a baked potato bar, there's something for everyone at the Legal Tender restaurant inside the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
You're tuned in to Rich Rebel Sports on KADQ Evanston.
With a fresh salad bar featuring many different types of salads, soup, and a baked potato bar, there's something for everyone at the Legal Tender restaurant inside the Best Western Dunmar Inn in Evanston, Wyoming. The Legal Tender got its name from owner Jack Dub Mills, a retired FBI agent. Dub interviewed many notorious gangsters like Benjamin Bugsy Siegel. The restaurant is full of original photography and history you won't find anywhere else. Come in today, the Legal Tender Restaurant, 1601 Harrison Drive, Evanston, Wyoming. Back at the CASPER Event Center with a long timeout finished up, and Davis with a traveling violation. She looks as puzzled as I do. She was right here in front of me, and must have moved to just shuffled those feet a little bit. I will apologize on the internet speeds here at Evanston, the CASPER Event Center. Just not where we need them to be. I've got bit rates and stream rates and bit rates, all that kind of stuff. Resolution as low as we can possibly go, and still struggling quite a bit. McKaylee Bradshaw and the Lyman Eagles down by 3 with 2:53 left in the third. McKinley, right wing, Spring for a long 2, hits it. Spring Yagi with the nice touch. She's got 4 points, and the Eagles are within 1, 32-31. Some more full court pressure, but this time the Bison break it, and Mariah Robinson finishes from the right block off the window. 34-31, Bison back up by 3. On the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Spring on the right wing. McKinley at the high post. Man-to-man defense from the Bison. McKinley turns, looks to the hoop, kick, and a foul will lead to a 1-and-1. That's a 8th team foul on the Bison. Mariah Robinson with her first personal foul, 19 points in the game. And McKinley Bradshaw at the line to shoot 1-and-1. So Bradshaw's first eases over the front of the rim and down through, and McKinley will have a second coming. Bradshaw, 14 points, 15 rebounds in the game to go along with 3 assists. Second free throw swishes in as well. And the Eagles back to within 1, 34-33 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Another steal on the inbound, missed shot. McKinley pulls down the rebound, put back, no, just a little too strong off the glass, but she's fouled and will go back to the line. And we start to think about some foul trouble here.
Fouls on the Lady Bison, number 10, Kinley Bauer.
Kinley Bauer with the foul, and that's just her first, but you've got Chapin with 3, Swegard with 4, Ellie Olson with 2. And the Eagles are getting to the line a lot. McKinley Bradshaw ties things up at 34 with her first free throw and has a second one coming. 83% free throw shooter this season, hits that one, barely made the net move. 34-35, and Lyman is back on top with 2:14 left to go in the third. Another steal, Yagi throws it out, saved by Chesney Walker. Inbound, it's on the floor, a scrum for it, and jump ball, possession arrow to Buffalo. So the Bison get possession and maintain possession despite the Eagles knocking the ball around. The Bison with 6 turnovers in this quarter. Lyman with a few as well. 5, a total of 18 in the game. Up across the timeline, Saren Chapin to the right wing, skips it left wing, and a whistle. Lyman only has 4 players on the floor. The official blows the whistle to stop the action for the moment. I would think he would let the coach do that. That's an advantage to Buffalo if Lyman hasn't figured that out. I don't think I've ever seen that. A team inadvertently only having 4 players on the court. Checking in, Spring Yagi. To the left wing. Bauer steps up. Steps back, then steps up again and shoots and hits it. Front of the rim to the glass and then down through, rattles in. Eagles giving her that point, or that about 15-foot jumper from the left wing to avoid, or to keep that middle packed and avoid Robinson scoring more points. Mariah Robinson with 19 in the game. Eagles work it around, skip it left side. Walker drives, kicks it back out. McKinley for 3, a bit long. Rebound, pulled down and kicked out by the Bison. Up the left side, they had Mariah Robinson all alone, but no passing lane. Instead, they go up to the left side. Davis follows a screen, gets down to the baseline, forces one up off the side of the glass. McKinley Bradshaw with the rebound. Dribbles away from traffic. 3 defenders there. She looks up court, can't find anybody. Spins across the timeline. Up right side, Yagi turns and shoots and gets it to go. It goes off the back of the iron, up and then straight down through. Spring Yagi with 6 points all here in the third quarter. Nice dish across the lane, but Mariah Robinson misses, pokes it away from McKinley Bradshaw out of bounds to the Bison. 37-36. Eagles on top by 1 in a dogfight. The winner will face either Star Valley or Rollins. That game is up next here at the Event Center. Pass inside and Olivia Smith goes through Robinson to poke it away. That'll send Mariah to the line to shoot 1 and 1. Mariah 3 for 3 so far in the ball game. Olivia Smith with her first personal foul. Eagles with a bunch of players with 2 fouls apiece. Only Chesney Walker has 3. Robinson rattles the first one through. We're tied at 37. Mariah Robinson, 20 points, 4 for 4 from the line. Also has 3 rebounds in the game. Mariah's second free throw goes through. And Buffalo is back on top by 1, 38-37 with 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Mandy Air dribbles to the left, bounces up ahead to Air, sets Cedar Air to McKinley Bradshaw. McKinley dribbles right, fires inside. She finds Mandy down there. She turnaround shot, no. Ellie Olsen with the rebound for the Buffalo, or for the Bison rather. Up court they come with 24 seconds to go. Caden Davis to the right side, picks it up, kicks it back out. Bauer thought about the long 2, instead gives to Davis. She'll get off the air, then throws it away, or get off her feet into the air. Had no shot. McKinley Bradshaw comes up with it, goes all the way to the other end, ends up on the floor on top of Saren Chapin. And I believe Chapin with the blocking foul.
Blocking foul on the Lady Bison, number 2, Saren Chapin.
And Saren Chapin with her first personal.
At the line for Lady Eagles, number 14,
McKinley Bradshaw at the line, shooting 2 more free throws. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 free throws in the quarter by McKinley Bradshaw.
Checking back in for the Lady Eagles, number 13, McKaylee Bradshaw.
10 in the game. McKaylee Bradshaw checks back in. Olivia Smith gets a bit of a breather. McKaylee, 11 points, 8 of those in the first half. McKinley's second free throw rattles through. And we go back and forth. Boy, bunch of lead changes. McKinley, 11 of 11 from the free throw line in the ball game, and Lyman leads by 1, 39-38 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Again, the full court pressure. Saren Chapin passes to midcourt, almost taken away by Madison, or by the Eagles, and a shot up at the buzzer comes up just off the right side. And at the end of the third quarter, it's Lyman on top by 1, 39-38 over the Bison. Great third quarter by Lyman. They outscored Buffalo 21-15 in that third quarter. 39-38 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard, and we'll be right back on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com.
They really appreciate every customer at Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley. They understand that you have lots of options when it comes to purchasing outdoor recreation vehicles. That's why they work hard to earn your business by making sure they understand exactly what you want. They're friends with their customers. When you're happy, they're happy. If you haven't been to their store, they invite you to come visit. And if you've already one of their friends, stop in again soon and check out all of this season's gear. Cash Honda Yamaha, in between Logan and Smithfield on US 91.
Welcome back to the CASPER Events Center. The Lyman Eagles lead by 1, 39-38. On the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard, and again, apologies on the choppiness of our broadcast this afternoon. I think the internet just not where we would hope it could be, and not functioning as we need it to give you a clear, clean broadcast this afternoon. I think we're close enough to, or good enough to keep it going, but 39-38, Lyman leads. A big reach in from Saren Chapin, and no whistle except that the ball rolls out of bounds to Lyman. Eagles fans wanted a foul there, and quite frankly, Chapin made a lot of contact. Looked like maybe it should have been a foul, but inbound, and Mariah Robinson steals it. It's poked away from behind into the hands of the Eagles. Chesney Walker. She'll give to McKinley, and Lyman takes it across the timeline after giving away and getting it right back, and then a travel on Chesney Walker. We'll give it right back to the Bison. That's 19 turnovers in the game for the Lady Eagles of Lyman. Not the Bison with 19 as well. My goodness. Some intense defense down into Robinson. She'll turn, shoot, and miss. And McKinley with the rebound for Lyman. That's her 18th rebound of the game to go along with 20 points. Walker on the left wing. Long skip pass for McKaylee. Yagi up on the right wing with it. She'll lob it in, looking back door, and nobody was there except for the Bison. Up to the right baseline, and a reach-in foul on Walker. She really reached in hard on, I think it was Chapin. I'll send Saren Chapin to the line to shoot 1-and-1. 8th team foul on the Lyman Eagles. Chesney Walker, I believe that was her 4th. Let's check. Yeah, it was. Free throw 1-and-1, no. McKinley Bradshaw pulls down the long rebound after it went off the back of the iron. That has been a difference this season. Lyman's been a better free throw shooting team this year, and they've shown that so far in this game as well. The Eagles, 16 of 21 in the ball game. Bradshaw turns, shoots the 3, and swishes it through. McKinley Bradshaw. Boy, that's a big shot. 42-38. Eagles on top by 4. Bradshaw comes back, defends Mariah Robinson, and bumps her to the floor. McKinley picks up a 3rd with 6:33 left to go in the ball game. She'll have to be careful. Our broadcast this afternoon is brought to you in part by Bridgerland CarQuest at 24 Meadow Street in Mountain View, Wyoming. And Scott Sidwell, the owner. Reliable, quality auto parts, welding supplies, vehicle sound systems and accessories, plus floor mats and so much more at Bridgerland CarQuest. And by Bridger Valley Electric in Mountain View. Bridger Valley Electric, your Touchstone Energy cooperative. Mariah Robinson, a 1-and-1, hits the first with a swish. Robinson in the game, 2, 4, 6, 8, 22 points. A second free throw, good as well. And she's 6 for 6 from the line in this game. Lyman lead is down to 2, 42-40 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. West, number 3 in Lyman versus the East, number 2 in Buffalo. Long skip pass underneath to McKaylee. She'll dribble past the D, put it up off the right window and in. McKaylee Bradshaw. That was a nice play. They lobbed it in back door, and McKaylee went up and pulled it in through traffic. Down to the other end, McKinley with the stuff. Robinson gets it back, misses, and McKaylee has the rebound. McKinley with at least a second block of the game. Bradshaw up the right sideline, fires across the lane to a wide open Walker, who misses the layup from the left side and then fouls Robinson as she pulls down the rebound. That's not who you want to foul. Robinson 6 for 6 from the line in this ball game. Understandable, Chesney Walker committing the foul. She missed that shot. Wanted to atone for the easy or the easy shot that was missed, and instead she fouls out. So Lyman, 5:49 left in the fourth quarter, will send Nicole Peden back into the game, and the sophomore will be looked on to step up big here at State. Handle the pressure, handle the ball. Eagles I have with 20 turnovers in the game. At the free throw line, Robinson perfect, 7 for 7, and a third or an 8th attempt coming. Robinson, a perfect 7 for 7 from the line, make it 8 for 8. She hits them both, and the Bison back to within 2, 44-42. This has been a seesaw game. Eagles went on a 6-0 run to end the first. Bison went on an 8-0 run to end the second. Eagles outscored Buffalo 21-15 in the third quarter and have a narrow lead, 2 points, 44-42 with 5.5 left to go. McKinley back outside, Peden to McKinley. Bradshaw, right wing three, just short. Rebound, Yagi back to Bradshaw. McKinley slices through the D, lays it up short, gets her own rebound. It's stripped away from her. She chases it down on the baseline, but can't control it. And for Bradshaw, it's a 20-20 day, 23 points, 20-plus rebounds. Bison to inbound. And the Eagles asking for and getting a timeout. We'll take a quick one as well. Fourth quarter action, and Lyman leading by 2, 44-42 with 5:18 left to go on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com.
With over 25 years of experience, it's not uncommon for Chad to be able to diagnose your vehicle's problems right away, sometimes by just listening to your engine run. If there were such a thing, Chad might even be considered the engine whisperer. Actually, the mechanics at Chad's Automotive in Evanston are just dang good mechanics. You're always treated fairly and honestly, handling everything from vehicle maintenance to major repair. Chad's Automotive in Evanston, 789-8263. Call today, 789-8263.
Welcome back to the CASPER Event Center. Ryan STEINECKERT here in the place of Val Cook. Val came down sick this week and asked me to cover for him, so here we are. The Lyman Eagles leading 44-42. A tight one with the Buffalo Bison, who came in at 20-6 this season, went 5-1 in the 3A East in the West quadrant. They were the #1 team. Our broadcast today is brought to you in part by Stoats Equipment at 451 West, 800 North in Preston, Idaho. Stoats Equipment, you can save 12% on all your filters during the Stoats Equipment's annual filter sale. That's going on through the end of this month. Pre-order today, or order today. Call Stoats Equipment in Preston, Idaho, 208-852-3660. That's 208-852-3660. That MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard back up there for you if you're tuned in online. Olsen up to the right, across the lane to Davis. She misses, but she's fouled by Peden. Nicole Peden came in, got her with a hand check, and may have got her on the arm up top as well. Caden Davis averages 13 points a game, has 7 in this one, but 2 free throws coming this season. A 64% free throw shooter. If she hits both, we're tied with 5:11 left to go. Davis misses the first. It was short, rimmed around and off. Caden Davis hit a long 3 in the second quarter, part of an 8-0 Bison run that put Buffalo on top by 5 at the half. But the Lyman Eagles outscored the Bison 21-15 in the third quarter. The second free throw short, chased down on the baseline by Yagi. And the Eagles have the basketball and a 2-point lead with just over 5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Quarterfinal action. Yagi Dribbles once to her right, then gives to McKaylee rather. Double team comes, ball poked away, and Davis has it. That's a 21st turnover of the game for Lyman, but they get it back. McKinley fakes a pass, drives, pulls up, and misses. Too strong off the left side. Davis misses, and then Mariah Robinson, a little push on Nicole Pete, knocks her to the floor. Down to the other end, and one. Spring Yagi fouls Ellie Olson. Ellie Olson with the and one can put her team up if she hits the free throw. Spring Yagi with a second personal foul. Cassidy Nelson checks back into the game. Chesney Walker fouled out about a minute and 15 seconds to go in game time. Ellie Olson, 8 points a game. That's her first bucket of this one. Rattles home the free throw, and the Bison are up by one, 45-44 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. McKinley across the timeline, left to right from my view here at the Casper Events Center. Yagi, right corner to McKaylee. Right on the sideline, bounce in. Nelson back up top. Gives to Air, Cedar. And the Eagles work it back around. McKaylee dribbles up across the top of the arc, right to left, stops out high, straight away. Right wing to Nelson. Cassidy looks back. McKinley for three. Short. Rebound tipped and into the hands of Davis. She'll fire it up ahead with the left hand for Mariah Robinson, who goes to the hoop. She's fouled by McKinley Bradshaw. And McKinley just picked up her fourth with 3:58 left to go. That also puts Mariah Robinson at the line, and she's 8 of 8 in this game. I mentioned Chesney Walker fouling out earlier. McKinley has 4 personal fouls. Nobody else with more than 2, I believe, for Lyman. Mariah Robinson, 9 for 9 from the line, puts the Bison up by 2, 46-44 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Robinson's second, a swish as well, 10 for 10, and it's 47-44, a 3-point Buffalo lead. Bradshaw across the timeline, plenty of time left to go, 3:50 left in the fourth quarter. McKinley dribbles to her left, looks and gives to McKaylee. Back to McKinley on the left wing. She'll fire back across. Yagi thought about, but passed up on a 3-point shot attempt. McKinley on the right wing. Gives a nod inside. Let's run this play. But defense fronts. A pass across by Yagi, picked off by Olson. And the Eagles have another turnover, 24th of the game. The other end, Olson gets it to go. A funny shot. It was short, but rolled up over the top from the right window and in. 49-44, a 5-point Buffalo lead. Lyman has gone cold. It's a 9-0 Bison run since Lyman led 44-40 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. We'll take another quick timeout as a timeout is on the floor, and be right back on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com.
When you have your vehicle serviced by the experienced, certified technicians at Rocky Mountain Yeti, you'll have a legendary experience. With a comfortable customer waiting area, you can watch the big screen television or use the free Wi-Fi while you enjoy free hot waffles with ice cream. Our professional technicians work on all makes and models and handle everything from routine service to major repair. Stop in today, 100 Wasatch Road, Evanston. Visit www.yetiauto.group. Rocky Mountain Yeti, legend driven.
Lyman led 44-40 just a couple of minutes ago. And the Bison of Buffalo on a 9-0 run. It's been a game of back and forths just in the first half alone. We had 4 ties, a couple of lead changes here in the second half. It's been even more than that. And right now, the Bison lead by 5, 49-44 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. McKinley Bradshaw inbounds to McKaylee. Dribbles to her right, guarded out there by Ellie Olson. To the right corner, looking inside, bounces for McKinley, reaches out, pulls it in, turns, shoots strong, and she's fouled. Misses short on the shot, but McKinley goes to the line to shoot 2. The foul on Caden Davis, which is her second, I believe. McKinley Bradshaw at the line. hits the first. I mentioned Mariah Robinson's 10 for 10 evening at the line. McKinley, I believe, 11 for 11, and then that one rattles and pops out. Caden Davis up the left sideline. 4-point game, shot short, rebound, put back is good by Bauer of the Bison. Kinley Bauer, just 3 points in the game, and that's a big bucket right there. With 2:41 left to go, Lyman getting down to the end, trailing by 6. McKaylee on the right wing, dribbles to her left, follows a screen. Yagi to McKaylee, fakes a shot, then pulls up straight away, just outside the free throw line and buries it. McKinley with the shot. 51-47, a 4-point Bison lead with time running down. 2:15 left to go. To the right wing, Bauer looks inside, nothing there. Guarded up top by Bradshaw. McKinley with 4 fouls, so the Eagles have put her on Bauer, one of a less scoring threat. Bauer, Olsen, left side. Yagi reaches in trying to steal and bumps Caden Davis. Davis will go to the line and shoot 2.
Fouls on the Lady Eagles, number 10, Spring Yagi.
Spring Yagi with her 3rd personal foul. Yagi with 3. Walker fouled out. Bradshaw, that's McKaylee with 2. McKinley with 4. Caden Davis at the line, 7 points in the game. 0 for 2, make it 1 for 3 at the line. That one rattles home. Second free throw coming. Could put the Bison up by 3, or up by 6, 2 possessions. Davis spins it, and the southpaw shoots short. McKinley with the rebound. 52-47, a 5-point deficit for Lyman. Bradshaw comes up, and she's blocked by Bauer. Coach Hansen can't believe it, and a technical foul is assessed to Coach Jason Hansen, who chases the official. Not quite out of the coach's box, but a little ways up the court. Wanted a foul on that Bradshaw shot. Bauer was right there defensively. So a technical foul assessed. It would have been Bison basketball, or it was Lyman. The Bison had come down with the rebound on the blocked shot. Mariah Robinson goes to the line. She's 10 for 10 in the game, 11 for 11. Boy, she's had a great one tonight. 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 28 points. Not a ton of rebounds, but 12 for 12 from the free throw line. And I've got 29 points. Let me double check that. Yeah, 13 for 13 from the line. I was shorting her one. Sorry, Mariah. And now the Bison get the basketball. Leading by 7, 54-47 with a minute 40 to go. To the top of the key, Robinson holds. The Bison can just play keep away. Lyman better start thinking about either a foul or, and 5-second violation on the left wing. Saren Chapin didn't get rid of it quick enough. Turnovers have been an issue for both teams today. That's number 20 in the game for the Buffaloes. Eagles with 24 giveaways. McKinley to the right side, spins, steps back, shoots the 3. Almost got it to go, but she's fouled by Mariah Robinson. And McKinley will go to the line and shoot 3.
Foul is on the Lady Bison, number 23, Mariah Robinson.
1:21 left to go. Lyman down by 7. Needing to hit some shots. McKinley's first rattles through. McKinley from the line. 12 of 13, including that make. 2 more free throws coming. McKinley dribbles, eyes the target, shoots and delivers a swish. McKinley in the game. 26 points, 21 rebounds, 3 assists. 20 and 20 night. Will it be enough? Third free throw swishes through as well. And Lyman trails by 4. Olivia Smith checks back in. Lyman needs a takeaway. 10 turnovers, or 10 fouls on both teams. We're in the double bonus for both teams the rest of the way. 1:21 to go. Inbound to Robinson. Pass and poked away by McKinley Bradshaw. She goes back up strong, and she's fouled. Saren Chapin with the foul, and Bradshaw goes right back to the line for 2 more free throws. A 21st turnover in the game for the Buffalo Bison. Both teams have had issues with that. That's a lot of defensive pressure from both teams. It forced a lot of turnovers. First free throw. Bradshaw swishes through. And we have a timeout on the court. We'll keep it right here. And thank some of our sponsors. Farrell Allman, Farmers Insurance at 37 Meadow Street, Suite B in Lyman. Do more than hope for the right insurance. Call Farrell Allman today. Farrell will work with you to make sure you have the right coverage for you and for your family. And by Reese Auto Service at 541 Highway 413 in Lyman. Also by Bradshaw's Home and Glass at 321 Bradshaw Street in Lyman. They offer Martin Garage Doors, Jones Vinyl Doors, ABC Metal Roofing, roofing shingles, and so much more. Bradshaw's Home and Glass. And by Diamondville Collision Center in Diamondville, Wyoming. Complete frame repair. They offer laser measuring, which gets you set back to factory specs. That's Diamondville Collision Repair. They work on all vehicles, including semis, campers, and trailers, and more. Plus, Achieve Sports Medicine at 109 South Main in Lyman. No excuses, just results. Achieve Sports Medicine. And Covelo Auto Farm Service at 80 Reese Road in Mountain View. They've got Covelo Napa, Covelo Auto Service, and Kuhn Quality Farm Implements, including hay tools, TMR mixers and bedders, manure spreaders, balers, wrappers, tillage and landscaping tools, and more. Covelo Auto Farm Service at 80 Reese Road in Mountain View. And by First Bank in Mountain View. Plus, they've got 8 other locations, including their location in Mountain View. 8 locations in Wyoming and Utah to serve you. Visit firstbank-online.com. 54-51, the Bison on top, but McKinley Bradshaw at the line, shooting a second free throw. Can bring Lyman to within 2, and she hits it. McKinley Bradshaw, 15 of 16 from the line, 29 points. Nope, make it 31 as she hit those 2 free throws. 31 points, 21 rebounds, and Lyman is within 2, 54-52. They need a takeaway. Davis guarded by Bradshaw. McKinley can't pick up a 5th. Dribbles left, follows a screen. Davis back to the right wing, sees an open lane, attacks, then stops, floats it, and misses short. McKinley with the rebound with 1:02 to go. Bradshaw has it poked away by Davis, wraps her up for a jump ball. Possession arrow. The Bison. Another turnover. Lyman, 24 turnovers in the game. The Bison with 22. And time running down, 59.1 seconds to go. Lyman needs another stop. Bauer looking to inbound, lobs it in for Mariah Robinson. Back out to Davis. A 2-point lead, 54-52. Buffalo on top. Davis dribbles left, goes up top. Robinson pivots, drops it inside. McKinley Bradshaw with a steal, and she's fouled as she heads up court. Mariah Robinson with a 3rd personal foul. And Bradshaw goes to the line with a chance to tie. 46.9 seconds to go. Mariah Robinson's 3rd personal foul. Mentioned Bradshaw's 31 points, 22 rebounds. How about Mariah Robinson's 29 points, 5 boards, 13 of 13 from the line. McKinley Bradshaw's first free throw bounces high off the back of the iron and then drops down through. Bradshaw will get a second to try and tie. Andy Ayer was in for a moment. Olivia Smith checks back in. Chesney Walker fouled out with 5:49 left here in the 4th quarter. McKinley for the tie. Short rebound, Olsen of Buffalo. So a 1-point Bison lead, 54-53. Up ahead to Bauer. McKinley Bradshaw guarding on her, cannot foul. She reaches in to try and steal. Across the top, a drive by Chapin to the left side. Chapin finishes off the pass and in. And I believe they called a foul as well. Olivia Smith. From my spot here on the floor, I could not see that play. We had an official, not blaming him, not criticizing, blocking my view. He's in where he's supposed to be. I just couldn't see what happened. But Olivia Smith with a foul, a 30-second timeout on the court. And we'll keep it right here in the 4th quarter. Lyman trails by 3, 56-53. And a free throw on the way. A free throw on the way for Saren Chapin, who's quietly creeped her way up to 9 points with another free throw coming. Our broadcast tonight is brought to you in part by Scott's Auto Body and Glass. That's Scott's Auto Body and Glass at 125 Reese Road in Lyman. Body work, chip repair, windshield replacement, so much more, including bed liners, alignments, and paint for your vehicle. Scott's Auto Body and Glass by Benedict's Market and True Value at 950 North Highway 414 in Mountain View, serving friends and neighbors in Bridger Valley since 1938. And by Bridgerland CarQuest. Bridgerland CarQuest, 24 Meadow Street in Mountain View. Reliable quality auto parts, welding supplies, and so much more. Bridgerland CarQuest. Big free throw here. This would make it a 2-possession ball game if Chapin can hit the free throw, and she does. She's 1 for 2 at the line in the game. And now Lyman needs 2 buckets. McKinley across the timeline, up to the left side, skips it across. Yagi in the right corner, back to Bradshaw. McKinley splits the D, scoops it up, misses strong. Rebound tipped out, picked up by McKaylee. She misses over the top. Davis with the rebound, up ahead, and Mariah Robinson can't hold on to the pass. It's out of bounds to Lyman with 13.7 seconds to go. Eagles need a quick bucket and then a takeaway or a quick foul. Keep in mind, McKinley has 4 fouls. Bradshaw receives the inbound, forces up a long 3, and a charge foul is called. A charging foul against McKinley Bradshaw is her 5th, and she just fouled out. Mariah Robinson draws the charge. Bradshaw saw the contact there, leaned in, and with 9.8 seconds to go, 32 points, 22 rebounds. Bradshaw fouls out, inbound to Davis. Will the Eagles try to foul? Davis just runs away, passes it. 5-4, 3, Chapin across the timeline, 2, and a late foul with 1.5 seconds to go. Buffalo, boy, surprising to think of it this way, that as far as seeding goes, if Lyman were to win this one, it would be an upset. 23-2 this season. Buffalo 20-6. Chapin at the line hits the first. These ones really don't matter. A 5-point lead for Buffalo. And Chapin will shoot and miss the second one. Rebound, Olivia Smith, and time runs out on the Lyman Eagles. 58-53. Buffalo with the win over the Lyman Eagles. Just a 3rd loss of the entire season for the Lyman Eagles, but it comes at a tough time. McKinley Bradshaw fouls out, and Buffalo gets 29 points from Mariah Robinson in the victory. 58-53 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. We'll take a quick timeout. That's your post-game wrap-up coming up when we return on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com.
We know that when you think of Plains Tire in Evanston, you always think
The Tire Professionals.
Quality customer service. They're friendly with great prices.
I really like Plains Tire in Evanston.
But did you also know that the team at Plains Tire offers oil changes, windshield wiper checks, and free alignment checks? That's right, free alignment checks. We don't want you to quit thinking all those great things when you hear Plains Tire. We just want you to add to the list. Plains Tire, the tire professionals. Stop in today, 157 Bear River Drive.
If you're looking for live local sports, local news, weather, live classifieds, and free photo downloads, search no more. MyLocalRadio.com has what you want. Watch your teams live or browse the tens of thousands of photographs of Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho high school events, from speech and drama competitions, rodeo, an array of different athletics, activities, community events, and so much more. Visit MyLocalRadio.com today and find what you're looking for.
Hi there, Craig Dearden with Castle Rock Chevrolet right here in Evanston. Of course, it's about finding you that perfect vehicle, but at Castle Rock, it's about a lot more. It's using our experience to get you the best rate. We will get you the vehicle that you've always wanted. It's about knowing your vehicle is in the right hands. Throughout the buying experience here at Castle Rock Chevrolet, we're here for you. If you're ready to buy a new truck, come to Castle Rock. Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
Welcome back to the post game on mylocalradio.com, and welcome back to our post game wrap up on mylocalradio.com and 98.3 FM KADQ. Again, apologies on the internet here at the CASPER Events Center. I guess just internet just not where it should be, where I would expect it to be. Lyman with a loss, 58-53 to the Buffalo Bison. The Buffalo will move on in the championship bracket, and they will face either Star Valley or Rollins. And Lyman, boy, can they turn it around and bounce back. A tough loss, especially with the type of season the Eagles had. 23-2 overall this year. They won the region, went 6-0, but they lose on day one at state. The best they can do is win the consolation, which they are a little bit familiar with. The Eagles did that, is it last year they won the consolation. They beat Buffalo 57-56. They won't play Buffalo this year in the consolation, at least not likely. They will play tomorrow against either Star Valley or Rollins, I believe, if I'm looking at the bracket correctly. And that game is up next. Those two teams on the court. So we've got to give up this spot, this broadcast spot, so we're going to wrap things up here. The Buffalo Bison were led by Mariah Robinson's 29 points, 5 rebounds, 13 of 13 from the free throw line. Nobody else in double figures scoring except for Saren Chapin, who finished with 11, 7 of those in the second half. Eagles got 32 points, 22 rebounds on 18 of 20 free throw shooting from McKinley Bradshaw, but it wasn't quite enough. 13 points, 5 boards from McKaylee. Spring Yagi had 6, and Chesney Walker 1 point in the loss here at the CASPER Events Center. Our broadcast this evening is also brought to you in part by Bridger Valley Electric in Mountain View, Wyoming, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative, by Stotz Equipment in Preston, Idaho. Stotz Equipment has a great selection of UDOT lease returns. These are great tractors with remaining factory warranty and great discounts. Visit Stotz Equipment in Preston today, 451 West and 800 North. And by Farrell Alleman Farmers Insurance at 37 Meadow Street, Suite B in Lyman. Find out how much money you can save when you consolidate your coverage with Farrell Alleman and Farmers Insurance. Drop in and visit with Farrell today or call 307-786-2995. That's 307-786-2995. Thanks for tuning in. Again, apologies on the internet. I'm hoping and expecting our internet will be a little bit better tomorrow when Lyman plays at Kelly Walsh, and that'll be an earlier game. The Eagles will play at 10:30 a.m. tomorrow against either Star Valley or Rollins. We'll go on about 10, maybe 15 minutes before game time, and we invite you to tune in for the coverage on KADQ FM 98.3 and on mylocalradio.com. The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of Old West Media, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of the aforementioned rights holder. Our executive producer is Val Cook. We thank our office manager, Kayleen Anderson, and our sales manager, Julie Burley, along with KNYN Sports Director, Jake Hibbert, and production assistants, Kate Bullender and AJ Lamb, and Jordan Bowie. Biggest thanks to all of our sponsors and to you for tuning in. We invite you to visit mylocalradio.com for archived games and past interviews with Lyman players and coaches. And thank you for joining us on this presentation of Lyman Lady Eagle basketball on KADQ FM 98.3 and online at mylocalradio.com. Until the next time the Lyman High takes the court, go Eagles.